Holy shit. You know when you run across a spell that you have to try because it has just such a useful ability? Found it. Found it so hard. So here's what I'm gonna do. I don't know if this is gonna work or not. Let's wait for the cooldowns to go. Okay, so I think what I'm gonna do is next run, do a double explosion build. Because the thing is, anything nearby to me takes like 4 damage. Holy crap, that current hurt hard. Hurt bad. Ow. Okay, but seriously, that is a really entertaining spell, and I'm definitely going to have to build a build off of it. I'm not sure how I'm going to do it. But it's got some fantastic possibilities. I mean, I might almost just take Prismatic Devil off the build right now. And keep with the super explosions. Hard to tell. Either way, we got 1 heart, which is, like, hella encouraging, considering, A, I can't see where all the damage zones are, and B, I was standing in one. Okay. So the thing is, as long as I'm, like, staying far away, or, you know, not getting stuck on Destructibles, I'm actually feeling kind of good about this. The one problem is it is random, but if I had 2 of them, that would be phenomenal for some interesting... It has interesting applications that I would very much like to try out here. However, I think I need a little bit more firepower, so I might actually take... Either I'll take it off the bar, or I'll take Prismatic Devil off the bar, and it's very hard to decide which is better. Yeah. Okay, so Rune Infusion. Those aren't actually half bad, especially if I'm picking stuff up in the middle of it. The thing is, I want to use it, but it doesn't quite fit the build right now. Because the thing is, Prismatic Devil hits everywhere, and I think for Cataclysm to work properly, I'd need 2 of them. Let's put Light Sphere back on the menu. Cataclysm there. I'll use it next time, because next build, double Cataclysm, Fire Devil, and Prismatic Devil, plus maybe the larger devil, the purple spinny one. Ooh, that could be rough. Okay, so, creatable, undiscovered. Let's see, fire, entropy. Never done that before. Fire, entropy. What's it make? Wandering flames. Wanders around on its own, leaving a burning trail behind it. Neat. Cooldown, it's fairly short. Duration's fairly long. Wow, you could do some really interesting things with it. Okay, so I'm just going to get rid of Cataclysm for a little while. Because I want to just keep experimenting. Because those Wandering Flames seem like they have some interesting potential too. Because they potentially have a much longer range. Yeah, holy shit. That fits in the build right now. It doesn't do that much damage, but it works exactly for what we need right now. That being killing large groups of enemies without me needing to be specifically close to them, which is what we want. I think the only problem is now we truly have to rely on Prismatic Devil for destroying things. I'll probably take the Wandering Flames off the build when it comes time to fight the bosses, but I'll keep it on for now because it is really good for room clearing. I think the only problem with it is the origin point. You have to be close to an enemy for it. Let's see though. Well, I'm feeling good about things. I am feeling really good about things. It's just a matter of staying alive until I can find the boss. Oh wait, no, I already found the boss. We're on tier 3. Shoot. When you play Runers for a while, you just kind of, well, when you kind of step away from Runers for a day or two, you kind of forget, ow. I was hoping I could just run in, well, he was distracted. Okay, well, either way. I do have to say the Wandering Flames, I'm going to take it off. It's got a lot of potential, but I'd almost say it actually would work well on a melee build, actually. Because as it stands, it's not it's not reliable, and the origin point has to be close up. So it's good. You'd also be very good for like a runaway type build. But not for what we're currently doing. Okay, this is... Do these flame... Nope. Well, that... This is kind of a drawback to everything. We don't have a good way of destroying, well, destructibles. Period. So I'm actually going to switch out Wandering Flames for Coward's Cast. Because I'm not... Yeah, there we go. Okay, so we've got a bunch more Mind Runes. We're sitting on so many Mind and Speed runes this run. Like, let's just max out Coward's Cast. Because its homing power is 3/4 of what it started as, and its damage is just about as high as Buster Bang, but it shoots so much faster. Yeah, let's just do it. Why not? I have no use for Dark Runes right now, do I? The answer seems to be no. Well, and I'll just put the Light Rune in. This is the one I've buffed a lot, right? Yeah. Okay. So we've got a lot of interesting potential here that I'm kind of excited about. Honestly, yes, our build is like hella homogenous as it stands, but the bouncy light spheres are kind of the linchpin for this build, and it was noticeably harder to kill enemies when I switched them out, just because they work well together. And I'm definitely going to forswear them for the next, like, 10 runs after this. Probably go back and do a fusion run after this, and maybe eventually go back and do another supernova run, just because those have the highest possibility of success. Just because of how, you know, overpowered they are. And I have no idea if they fixed the cooldown bug yet. I've been avoiding Banshee's Veil for a specific reason, or Banshee's Wail, because, I don't know, it's too tempting to knock back enemies nearby me. So, let's see. I think this is the last room. Nope, we got like several more, but yeah, the flying light orbs. Oh, yeah, I got hit by, not cooldown reduction, or I did get hit by a cooldown reduction, but I also got hit by a bullet speed reduction. But I think we're all good. Our health is staying pretty much in the positives, and we only have like 1 or 2 rooms left. So we're on tier 3, we're doing well on tier 3, it's just the question of, will we be able to get to and beat Ferris? Because as far as fighting Ferris, my main goal for fighting him is just going to be using all of the bouncy light orbs and then staying away from him. I might see if I could actually get the teleport spell. Maybe. Teleport or it's sprint. Just something to get me out of the area. Because I think Ferris can be if Ferris's like super nuke at the very end can be avoided. Let's just Coward's Cast him. Wow, that does a lot of damage. Watch out for the elemental vines. They hurt. You know, I would actually say maybe those Wandering Flames would actually be the perfect complement to a like a moving trail type run. Maybe not Magma Laser, but definitely the spell that the Crimson Skulls use, combined with a couple other ones, you know, just very high damage to any enemy that's, you know, moving around. I can see that being really fun, actually. Okay, so I'm going to go with another triple combiner. That actually gives us 2. Yes, I could actually bust them up for experience, but one of the things I'm looking forward to is once... Oh, really? Wow. I got 2 triples and I can't make anything with them. I guess that's my fault for repeatedly using runes that I need, or at least think I need. But once we've discovered all the spells in this game, combiners are going to be useful for one thing and one thing only. Combining into, or actually breaking apart. So I get 50. So yeah, it would be better to turn them into a bunch of triple combiners and then busting them up for experience, because that could be just absolutely phenomenal for getting as many perks as possible. Because, yeah, that'd be great. What are we fighting over here? Just some bandits? Okay, this is no problem. Oh, speed hunters. Speed hunters are scary sometimes. Bandits are scary sometimes. Our health pool has actually been reduced, which I'm not happy about. So we need health. But, again, if I die, I die. I think the last time I beat Intimidating, anyway. Like, this is the farthest I've gotten on a higher difficulty, because I think the last time I beat Intimidating, and the only time I beat Intimidating, was just by using the, extremely cheap Supernova build. Oh, right, that's when I discovered it even worked. But I think I'll hold that for later. Unfortunately, there are no other really good, like, instant room clear spells like Supernova. I wish there were some other ones that had some interesting effects, like, it slowly creeps across the room, or... I don't know. Because the one that just bounces all over the place, as good as it is, it doesn't work well with Lullaby. Let's go with crit chance. I think it's like 4% now. I really wish that humans got a 5% crit chance, but it does not surprise me that it would be that effective. Okay. How we doing? Busting rocks? Busting rocks. Works for me. Just hoping for some health. The answer is no. I'm going to have to be really careful here. Let's bust this up. There we go. No more enemies coming in. And avoid the rest of the way. Okay. And kill the bandit. Bandit's dead. Bandit gives me a mind rune. So eventually I'll put Coward's Cast on instead of one of the bouncy spells. Or, no, I'll probably put Coward's Cast on as a replacement for... Oh, those are temporal wizards. Luckily, they don't actually reduce the damage I do. Just the cooldown and the speed, which is actually kind of nice because it makes them slow-moving mines, which I like. We need more runes, though, because my rune selection is just hideously homogeneous at this point. Yeah, I can do Portal Protector. Let's turn this off just so I know where to shoot, because luckily, since we're so powerful in terms of, like, room damage, that I can just kind of fire off these light, yeah, just the strike through, the earthquakes, the everything. Yeah, because normally the problem is you just simply can't clear them fast enough. But today I can. Quick learner. And cooldown reduction. Normally I go for the triple combiner, but we might actually have to resort to breaking them, purely because we can't use them. This is the first time I've ever actually, well, I mean, I've run into this problem before where I haven't been able to use the combiners, but it is definitely a rare situation. Holy shit, that was a lot of damage. At the very least, I think I see a heart over there. So we got that going for us. We just need to live long enough to pick it up. So I think we got double doctor at this point. And we do have a very high base health. So even regardless of what damage I take, I'm actually pretty hardy. What am I at? 58. Yeah, max health is 139. And it looks like your health does actually eventually, or not your health, the XP is not a flat gain, because it's out of 100, and I think the first level, out of 800. Grizzly Strength. I'm actually going to go for it. We don't really need that high of a base health. It'd be nice to be full health at 140 health, but at the same time... Wait, why was I at 139? I should be at an even number. Weird. Wonder why. Either that or I was reading it wrong. I don't think I was, though. That is odd. Oh, unless it was a buff. No. I've never run into any buffs, like temporary buffs, that actually increase my health. My maximum health. I can see that getting kind of problematic, too. Oh, well, let's just bust up these things. The answer is there's nothing here. It's a dead-end room. That means we have to loop all the way back. So we're injured. That's a problem. Oh, but we have a light rune. That means maybe we can make a triple combiner. I can make mind, air, dark, or light. Oh, nuts. Air? Living air. Sure, why not? Goodbye, Wandering Flames. So now we actually have something that actually fits well with our build. At least the concept of our build. It's another semi-ultimate type spell, where it hits, or fires off a bunch of like little light or wind motes that will attack random things in the room. Works for me. I just gotta make sure. Oh, whoops. Right, I now have to use... I have to rely purely on Prismatic Devil to bust everything up. Oh, that's a shame. I really do wish that the Spheres of Light would actually break rocks. Oh well, not the end of the world. It's not one of those where I can avoid the rocks either, because I potentially need them. I'm just gonna... Oh. Okay, so they don't bounce, so I actually have to put them in a place where they will fly free instead of just, you know, fly into a corner. Okay. Well, at least we've got room to maneuver, we've picked up some health, and we've picked up some more runes, so I can potentially use... I can potentially make something out of another one of those triple combiners, because I had 3. Nope. Nuts. This is going to happen more and more, though, because we're quickly going to get to the point where we just simply can't. We just simply can't make anything, because we don't have enough undiscovered spells left. And yes, I still have plenty. I think I still have, like, somewhere along the lines of 50, which is, you know, about a 1/6 of the spells discovered, but it's not going to be like the olden days where I'm just discovering things left and right. That's for certain. Let's go with Runedex. Runedex. Creatable. Fire, air, light. Works for me. Let's see what it makes. Hopefully it's something good. Star Stream. A stream of stars from your original casting location for a limited duration. You can increase the duration. The delay. Cooldown is 5. It's not bad. I'm going to get rid of the living air. I like the idea of it, but the problem is it's... I don't know. I just want to try out the other one, and I don't want to get rid of anything. Okay. Let's just put that off. So, it's got potential. I'm not sure for what specifically. I'm not sure how much I want to use it either. I'd actually go back and pick it back up. Or pick the living air up. Just because getting the positioning in for Starstream could be obnoxious. Oh well. I guess the other thing is I can just kind of put it in a position. And... don't want to get hit by double current. Okay. For a second I thought all of these light orbs were me. Okay. Pick the water runes up. That's a lot of water runes. Nothing new creatable. Darn. Because I've got one more triple combiner. And I've learned a lot of spells from this. It really does feel like... Ooh, playing on the higher difficulties does give you a lot more triple combiners, which I am appreciative of. I am stuck in a corner too. Get a light rune and a heart. We're almost full health, actually. So we might be leaving this floor full, which is exactly what we need. Let's just bust these things up. Okay, I think we're gonna be all good. Just saying this to myself, but still. Yeah, because the thing with Starstream is I can use it for some stuff. It's got a long enough duration that I can see a lot of potential with it. I'm just not sure how much I want to rely on it. Okay, either way. Runedex. Okay. Fire, fire, shock. Fire, fire, light. Let's do fire, fire, shock. That's a pretty good combo, and I want to see what it does. Fractals. 8 bullets that fan from the center and converge on the targeted point. It's got a long cooldown. It would fit very well in a spread shot build. So I'm gonna just trash it for now. Actually, you know what? I'm not using that light sphere that much either. Let's try it. Let's see what it does before I just immediately trash it. The problem is it's got such a long cooldown that it would fit very well with a spread shot build, but nothing else. So let's trash it. Go over here and pick this one back up. Yeah, there we go. Because I think this is going to be better. Just let that start stream. Yeah, there we go. There's enough health. And we've still got rooms. I feel like they actually have modified the floor generation. Maybe for higher difficulties they have larger floors. At least that would be my assumed setup here. Let's just stun these guys for a bit. Do some star streams. Let that kind of just wallop people. Wow. Okay, so star stream definitely has its functions. Because if you just kind of put it in an area that you know enemies will be going, you'll be in a really good spot. I still have some hearts left. So I got some interesting potential as I go along. Let's see. Gonna pick up this health. I'm actually gonna go back for the other one, because we're going back down and there's another health pickup. And this way, I'm mostly full. All we have to do is clear this last room. Yep, this is not only the last room, but this is probably the room with... Oh, I see. There's a bit of delay, so I actually have to plan ahead. But, I think I actually killed everything. Yeah, I did. Neat. And I'm full health and my inventory is full. But I no longer have any triple combiners that I need to regret having. So I have a lot of water runes. A lot of shock, a lot of light. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to boost up that main one. It's the size. It's 1 meter versus... Yeah, whatever. I really want to see what I can do when I just max out Light Sphere. I'm going to leave one left, though, just in case. The thing is, I have no use for any... Like, I don't want to create a spell that I already know. Oh, well. I got Mind Runes. I got a lot of things. And we're full health, so we can just leave the floor. Cooldown reduction. Because that's going to help everybody. Let's see. So, floor 9. Means we're going to be in a good spot. If I can fight this boss, we've pretty much gotten the bag. No clue if I'm going to be able to beat Ferris or not, but at the very least, we're going to be able to hammer him pretty hard. Well, I guess the main benefit to our build right now is, like, we don't actually need to actively be shooting at Ferris. We can just kind of shoot in a general direction, and a lot of our bullets will hit him. So I can spend most of my time stasis. That's no good, especially at this level. No good at all. Like, if stasis was only a mild reduction, fine, I could do it. But not the way that this game has it go. Okay, so we get some health. That's nice. I really do wish I had some better destructible, destroying spells. Because I have to just rely on Star Call and whatnot. Okay, it works. Because... Oh! Well, I'm glad I was not near the epicenter for that one. I'm just going to fire off some zombies. You guys distract them while I take care of everything. They are actually kind of like moving distractions. It works. Not the best, but it works. Let's find that boss, because I have no guarantee of whether or not I'm going to be able to beat Ferris as I am, but I'm hoping I get the chance, because I think that would be awesome if I could take him out. And at that point, I'd probably actually move up permanently on the difficulty level to Nightmare instead of Apocalypse, or instead of Intermediate. Because the thing is, I don't know if there's any more bosses beyond Ferris, but I get the feeling there's one extra boss beyond Ferris for every difficulty above. Because that would make sense, right? Because Wimpy and Regular, all you have is Elementalists. Intermediate, you got Ferris. After that, I don't know. Yeah, that was a good star stream, if you ask me. And murder him, murder... Oh, they've got teleport now. What a jerk. And where did these guys come? Oh, I see, it's the Burrower King summoning more. I was wondering about that. Okay, so class synergy, it's not really useful. Armor piercing, or Tinkerer. Because the one thing is, if you could go with a higher level Tinkerer, and you're busting up runes, you're going to just shoot up levels mad high, because busting up one triple combiner would be like half of a level, which I guess is not nearly as substantial as I'm making it out to be, but I can see the merits of it. Let's bust these up, and you know what? I'm just gonna go take on the boss. Why not? Who am I fighting? Terra the Guardian. I've fought her before. I just legitimately do not remember. Have I? Looks like it's, looks like it uses, both Elementalists and Ferris's animation set. Got to avoid those. That is actually kind of rough. It's got, a couple of ground cast moves that you want to avoid, but just kind of a overall ground AoE, which is kind of rough. It's like a giant mud men golem that you have to worry about. Oh, well, I think I'm going to be fine. We've already got our part of the way down. Yeah. Oh. Well, this sucks a little bit. And I'm completely missed with Star Call. Oh, well. I mean, real... Oh, I see. I need to keep moving. It's not that I need to stand, but... Shit. Never mind. I'm not 100% certain how I'm supposed to fight that, but luckily our crazy bouncy spells, essentially, are extraordinarily powerful against Terra in this situation, especially. Because the thing is, you put me in a very small walled enclosure, I'm going to stay away from you. Oh. I feel like I've fought Terra before, but I don't actually remember this part. I feel like I'm playing a bullet hell shooter. Uh-oh. And eventually it's going to be walled and shit. That's going to be concerning. But at the very least, it actually does bust some of them up. Also seems to go faster. Okay. Ow, but also, yay. Because that worked. Whew. High roller, floating. I'm going with floating. Because floating is probably going to save my life against Ferris. Now let's see if I can create anything. Shock, mind, dark. Really wish I could use the water somewhere along the way, but oh well. What's it make? Mind sap. Saps the target's mind, spell cast on the victim, reduces your cooldown based on the cooldown of the spell cast. Cooldown 8 seconds. Duration. See, this is buff duration. I'm not sure if that's a buff duration for me or buff duration for them. It's interesting, but I'm not going to be using it. And at this point, well, we beat the boss, so we have a couple of options. Clear the floor or go down. Yeah, let's clear the floor. Actually, no. I probably shouldn't. If I run into the Bombardier right now, I'm probably going to have some trouble. And our health is pretty much top. So I would really hate to run into something that would reduce this down. Because, I mean, we've already beaten the boss, which is great. And... okay. I think with that, I'm actually going to head back out. Because, yes, I could clear the floor, but it would just get me experience and runes, which we don't really need. So let's go with a... I'm going to go with the damage. I'd love to go with the triple combiner, but I'm not sure if that's even worthwhile in the slightest right now. I probably should have gone for that, like, roving wind thing. I don't know. Mindlessness would have been nice. The problem is we've got one slot for a long cooldown type spell, and I effectively squandered it. I don't want to go for Mind. I think Mind is the... Fear is the Mind Killer. I don't want to go with the Mind Room, because I think that's the one that gets you all turned around. That's not exactly appreciated. So let's do this, stun them, and just hang out back here. Perfect. Because you know what? These guys ain't got anything on the Bouncy Man. Because I am the Bouncy Man from the Bouncy House. It's nice and bouncy there. I'd say you should come visit, but I'd probably just murder you. Let's see. Earth, shock, light. I don't know. Light. Why not? It's not like... Maybe I'm being overconfident here. Maybe. I'll just let the Star Call take out the actually, like, pseudo-difficult guy. Bam! That took almost no time whatsoever. Now, I feel like I should bust up some of these, just in case I can get a health pickup. It doesn't seem wholly necessary to me, though. Because... let's just break and destroy. Because Elementalist himself hands you health runes. Like, it feels like Elementalist was kind of put in place. Oh, bandits. Interesting. Elementalist is actually there not to truly provide a challenge, but to actually get you prepped for the next couple of bosses, because he does not do much damage. The problem is the next couple of bosses don't heal you that much either, which is hella unfortunate. Okay, well, let's go through Earthquake and then just kind of hang out over here, because I want to... okay, all the thieves are dead for the time being. I think now they're all dead. Beautiful. Now we truly are full health. And we're going into an entropy room. It might be entropy that actually makes you go in the wrong direction. I don't know. What am I going to do? Do that. And... okay, it was mine. But I put up a star stream right before I went, so as soon as I got teleported away for some mysterious reason, as soon as that happened, I got, well, I had the added benefit of letting the star stream break them. I'm just trying to think here. Do I even need to destroy any of these rocks? And the answer is no. It's just elementalist fighting time. So, let's get Prismatic Devil off the build for the time being. Not actually sure if this is a good idea or not, but this way I can at least keep my distance. Because, yeah, Coward's Cast is a good choice. Because look at the damage we're doing to him. Like, we're taking his health right off. And all the bouncy is great for us, and yeah. I wish I had a couple more mind runes along the way. I wish I didn't have to use them to get the triples. I should avoid those. I don't even know what that was. I guess it was like some kind of homing crazy bolt that explodes. Now he's on shock. Elementalist does kind of give you some nice indications of like cool spells that you'll be able to get someday. Someday. Not immediately, but someday. Just because there are a number that he uses against me that I don't have yet. That'd actually be really fascinating if Elementalist's main, like all of his attacks were only spells that you'd not discovered yet. That'd be fascinating. Highly unlikely, but fascinating. Let's just see. Yeah, the problem is that guy counts as a destructible, so I can't break him. Oh well, we've got a couple of hearts sitting around on the ground, and Elementalist ain't no thing. Gotta worry about his stuff. The one problem is... okay. I like Coward's Cast, but I'm actually going to take it off in favor of Prismatic Devil. The thing is, we need something to destroy... we need something to destroy Destructibles as we go by. And as much as I like Coward's Cast, it does not do that for us. Whereas Prismatic Devil... very well can. I'm glad that I've got all of the bouncy bolts, though. Bouncy bolts require very little in the way of accuracy. And that is appreciated. I don't even know what's going on. Yep. The whole, don't want to get hit by that air thing. It does a fair amount of damage. Can I stun him? Nope. Okay, Elementalist... wait. Is Elemental stunnable? The answer is no. So bosses are not stunned by Earthquake. So that is purely for my benefit after a certain point. Uh-oh. What is even going on? Why am I so fast right now? Like, why is my ability to control my movement so freakishly hampered by what's going on here? I don't know. I'm trying to pick up the heart. Okay, good. He barely hit me with the, he barely hit me with Supernova. This is actually a lot harder of a fight against Elementalist than I was expecting. Okay, well, he's dead. Whew. Now to go fight Ferris, and... I'm gonna go with Armor Piercing. Let's get some health. Some more health. Triple Combiner. I don't think I'm gonna be able to make anything. The answer is no. So, let's bust it up, get some experience. Destroyer, break your first double combiner. I guess I could have gone for the perk and got a little bit more experience, but it's too late for that. So, cooldown. Because the faster I fire all of these spells, the better off we're going to be. Now, and that's when the game crashed. It was just like loading level 11. Runers has stopped responding. Wait for it to respond? Didn't even give me the option. So I guess we'll never know how that run would have ended. But we've got a grand total of 52 spells left undiscovered. Then I have to do the challenges and some of the achievements, but I'm actually getting pretty close. Really sad about this run not working as well, or not working out in the end, but I'm really looking forward to the next one, because I want to use that random explosion spell combined with a couple of devil spells, because I think that's going to be really entertaining. So, I'll see you guys then, and as always, thanks for watching.